Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Warri in Delta State began evolving into a town and urban center sometime around 1906 when the British decided to move the seat of the administration of the Niger Coast Protectorate from its capital in Ode-Shekiri to the uplands in order to have effective control of the hinterlands. They took over control of a new trading station which had earlier been opened in 1898 at the mouth of the Okere Creeks to give them access into the hinterlands. Over the years, the city of Warri has metamorphosed into Nigeria's second most important oil and gas city. With a current population of over 1 million people, Warri is home to 3 ethnic groups: the Ijos, the Shekiris, and the Urhobos, as well as other inhabitants from different parts of Delta State and Nigeria at large. Despite the regular intermarriages that have taken place over the years between the Ijos, the Shekiris, and Urhobos, which today have made them more or less cousins to each other, they however continue to live in mutual suspicion and distrust of each other. This feeling of animosity amongst them has been exacerbated over the years by the knotty question of who owns Warri. So much so that there have been bloody clashes between the Ijos, the Shekiris, and Urhobos over the years, with the bloodiest of them happening between 1997 and 1999, which was dubbed the Warri Crisis. The crisis was a fallout from the creation of Warri Southwest Local Government Area, whose headquarters was located in Ogidigbe and the Shekiri community. The Ijos who felt it should be in Ogbe-Ijo protested, and the ensuing bloody crisis left hundreds of people dead and about 30,000 people displaced. For the Ijos and the Urhobos, they wanted a separate local government area for each of the 3 ethnic groups in the Warri area as a panacea to the knotty issue of who owns Warri. Chief E.K. Clark, an Ijo leader, and Chief Benjamin Okumagba, an Urhobo leader who later became Oroswan of Okere Urhobo, spoke on behalf of their ethnic groups during the crisis.
Vision is for government to take into consideration all these factors and give the Ijo people their council, give the Urhobo people their council, give the Shekiri their council. If they want to create 20 local government council for the Shekiri, create different councils for the different ethnic groups. Everybody will take care of itself.
J.O.S. Ayomike, an Ishekiri leader who disagreed with the idea of a separate local government area for the 3 ethnic groups, rather asked the Ijos and Urhobos to enter into the feelings of the Shekiris, whom he says regard Warri as their homeland.
I think my Ijo brothers and sisters are not saying that the Shekiri have no homeland. I am calling upon all the Ijo people to appreciate this word, empathy. Enter into the feeling of the Shekiri, and they too to enter the feeling of the Ijos. For as long as we live together, this give and take.
Though the panel of inquiry led by Justice Al-Hassan Idoko, which was set up at that time to investigate the causes of the Warri crisis and propose solutions, did recommend that one local government area be created for each of the ethnic groups in Warri, the state government never published that report, neither was it implemented. However, Chief Jameson Anefe Ibori, governor of Delta State from 1999 to 2007, through the instrumentality of the Delta State House of Assembly, successfully moved the headquarters of Warri Southwest Local Government Area from Ogidigbe to Ogbe-Ijo. This singular move brought some respite and peace to the Warri area of Delta State. For the people of Warri South Local Government Area, the Shekiris and Urhobos, which is essentially Warri urban area, they however continued to live in constant apprehension of each other. This situation has however been brought under some control by ensuring that each ethnic group has some form of identity of their own. In 1998, Delta State's military administrator, Navy Commander Walter Fegabo, presented staff of office to the kings of two separate Urhobo kingdoms created in the Warri area, namely Okere Urhobo Kingdom and Agbarha Warri Kingdom. Though these kingdoms had been established by the state government on December 24, 1991 and gazetted on January 14, 1992, shortly after the creation of the state by the Ibrahim Babangida-led military administration in 1991, they were yet to come into full operation until 1998 in the heat of the Warri crisis. His Royal Majesty London Afoheri Itu, MAMODE II, became the first OVIE of Agbarha Warri Kingdom. As OVIE of Agbarha Warri Kingdom, His Royal Majesty MAMODE II ruled over the 7 communities that make up Agbarha Warri Kingdom. They are Otowodo, otherwise known as Agbasa, which is the traditional headquarters of the Agbarha Warri Kingdom, OGUNU, Ejeba, Igbudu, and Okurede Urhobo. 2 of the communities are riverine. They are Ukpokiti and Otegele. His Royal Majesty MAMODE II ruled over the Urhobo-speaking people in Agbarha Warri Kingdom for 25 years. His reign was marked by peace, tranquility, and mutual cooperation with his fellow Urhobo neighbors in Okere Urhobo and the Ishekiris, as well as the Ijaws. Sadly, MAMODE II's reign came to an end on December 12, 2022, as he joined his ancestors. As tradition demands, there is a mourning period that lasted 3 months, after which the revered monarch was given a befitting rite of passage to join his ancestors. As nature abhors vacuum, the Agbarha Warri people commenced the search for a new king to mount the exalted throne. 5 contestants from the royal houses threw their hats in the ring. Amongst them is Kingsley OREREH from the Ukpokiti ruling house, Chief Israel Abido and High Chief Michael Kashia Ikburi. The other 2 contestants are Odafe Besu and Chief Pius Omasanua. After intense scrutiny, the 6-man kingmaker body settled for Kingsley EMAKPO OREREH as the 2nd monarch of Agbarha Warri Kingdom on December 5th, 2023. Kingsley EMAKPO OREREH was then immediately crowned by the eldest man in the kingdom, otherwise known as Okpako, Chief Jonathan Achimo Ayiwe. He was subsequently introduced to the Agbarha Warri people on December 16, 2023, when his reign formally commenced. He was bestowed with the title of IGBI II after his great-great-grandfather, who ruled the kingdom as IGBI I when it was still practicing gerontocracy. From that day on, His Royal Majesty Kingsley OREREH IGBI II took over the reins of power from the 12-man Regency Council, which ruled the kingdom for a year after His Royal Majesty MAMODE II joined his ancestors. IGBI II is the 2nd monarch to rule the kingdom after it transformed to monarchy from gerontocracy, which is simply leadership by elders or the eldest, which they practice since their arrival at their current location from Edo territory sometime around the 13th century. His Royal Majesty IGBI II holds the unique responsibility of galvanizing the entire Agbarha Warri Kingdom towards new heights through a unified vision for collective development and progress. The ancestors of Agbarha Warri people have descent and kingship links with other Oghogha groups of the Urhobo of Ogo, Ugeli, Orogun, and Agbarha Oto, as well as the Urhobo of Ogara and Ijere. They have consistently asserted their identity, autonomy, and ownership of their territories, on the basis of which the British colonial government signed 4 treaties with the Agbarha Warri people in Warri City. These include the Ejeba Treaty on the 7th of March 1893, the Agbasa Treaty on the 14th of March 1893, Igbudu Treaty on the 30th of March 1893, and the OGUNU Treaty on the 30th of March 1893. One unique traditional and cultural identity of the Agbarha Warri people is the Agbasa Juju Festival, celebrated every 2 years, typically in April before the onset of the rains. This festival tells the story of a beleaguered community under siege from enemy forces and how their deity, OREREH, is invoked in their time of need to help them in battle. The highlight of the festival is when the warlord, otherwise known as Olotu, is brought out, disguised and masked in leaves and carrying a fresh head of a ram, dripping blood and wielding a very sharp cutlass. Meanwhile, young men and women flamboyantly dressed dance in the streets, with the males throwing, catching and clanging cutlasses. Since his ascension to the throne of Agbarha Warri Kingdom in December 2023, His Royal Majesty Kingsley OREREH IGBI II's strong desire to see the rapid development of the kingdom has led him to get involved in some personally sponsored development projects. The customary court in Otowodo, the traditional headquarters of Agbarha Warri people, which had been under construction for years, was completed and handed over to the staff of the customary court for use. Also, His Royal Majesty IGBI II donated medical supplies and equipment to the Warri Central Hospital to ensure his people and other residents have access to good medical care. The revered monarch extended his charity to the educational sector, where he funded JAMB examination registration for hundreds of students across the kingdom. He did not stop there. His Royal Majesty went on to offset the OGUNU community electricity bill that had run into millions, leading to the restoration of electricity in the community.
I have 3 children that wrote that exam and they make it. So we are very happy for all the king is doing for us. We say it's a good king.
Never said we are open, we are only 10 million, right? And we paid everything. He paid it for us in full. Do you get it? So there is light in Ogunu right now. Even different communities that has issues. He said to them and he said them to bring it out from the port. And I think Esmas also, he gave issues community a cow, 10 bags of rice each, and 250k each. Can your king get one? Never. Can your king get one?
My people, I will do the best for them. They are going to be educated. Those who want to have outside education will do for them. I will make sure that they can put food on their table, 3 square meals a day. That is my vision for them. So they can be an independent people. They can fend for themselves. They don't look at people or believe on people. They believe on what their hands can do. So we'll do our best. There's a lot of things to do to make them really feel the impact that this is another different monarch from what they know before.
Indeed, his genuine concern for the well-being of the people and his tireless efforts to uplift the community reflect his selfless nature and visionary spirit, which is inspiring hope and unity amongst the people. Excited OGUNU ladies danced around different parts of the kingdom to celebrate their monarch. On Thursday, June 20th, a day to the staff of office presentation, Shell Football Club of OGUNU organized a football novelty match with Club 40 professionals of Ejeba in honor of His Royal Majesty IGBI II. It was marked with excitement and camaraderie. Palace of IGBI II buzzed with activity as several groups arrived to pay homage and express their reverence to the king. The women of Agbarha Warri Kingdom stood out as they honored their monarch with songs. Friday, 21st June 2024, D-Day. The atmosphere was vibrant and filled with anticipation. The venue was adorned to exude royalty and glamour. Sweet melodies filled the air, creating a surreal environment as sons and daughters of the kingdom, along with chiefs and the elderly, made their way to their assigned seats. Traditional leaders, including the Oroja Fokpe and chairman of the Delta State Traditional Rulers Council, Major General Felix Mujakpero retired, the Pere of Baramatu Kingdom, the paramount ruler of Ijere Kingdom, the Pere of AKUGHA Main Kingdom, the OVIE of OREREH Kingdom, and OROSUN of Ukere Urugbo, amongst many other traditional rulers, graced the occasion. Political office holders and leaders in the state were also amongst the dignitaries that graced the occasion, as well as other high-profile individuals from within and outside the kingdom. The atmosphere became electrified as the governor of Delta State, the Right Honorable Sheriff Agbarha Warri, who was represented by his deputy, Sir MONARCHY Oyeme, took the podium for the business of the day.
Of office, Royal Majesty,
the moment we've been waiting for.
the OVIE
Yes.
of Agbarha Warri Kingdom.
Yes.
Atanil.
Go and look at the television. Look at the television.
Atanil.
Yeah. Look at the television. Look at it.
Sir MONARCHY Oyeme further charged the monarch to be a unifier in and around the kingdom.
Government therefore has every good reason to look forward to an enduring atmosphere of calmness and the attendant sustainable development in this kingdom.
Traditional leaders at the event, alongside other dignitaries, extended their heartfelt wishes to IGBI II for a prosperous and peaceful reign.
That they shall be well with the people of Agbarha Warri Kingdom, and they shall endeavor to work with their king so that development and progress can come.
My advice to the Agbarha people, please continue your peace and security. Once you have that, everyone has to for.
Sons, daughters, and residents of the kingdom alike were brimming with blessings and good wishes for the king.
I want to wish my people well because we have gotten a king that God has chosen for us. And it's a good one, it's a blessing to Agbarha Warri Kingdom.
He has been a man of taste and honor, a man of integrity, and we're expecting that he's going to do more, and he's going to change the whole kingdom for good, and peace will continue to reign in the kingdom. We're sure of that.
I know that His Royal Majesty will change the narratives of Agbarha Kingdom. It's going to be a new level, a new life, a new dawn for the people of Agbarha. It's going to be a great time reigning with this king.
The occasion was enriched by captivating cultural performances from diverse dancing troupes, delighting and mesmerizing the audience. Kingsley Okonkwo, popularly known as KC, and Barrister Smooth were also present, adding to the fervor of the event. His Royal Majesty IGBI II, after receiving his staff of office, majestically toured the grounds, greeting the jubilant people of Agbarha Warri Kingdom. Born on March 2nd, 1968 in Warri to the family of Chief and Mrs. Sign OREREH, His Royal Majesty Kingsley OREREH IGBI II had his early education in Warri and later ventured into the oil and gas contracting business. He currently owns Sign Oil and Gas Limited, as well as Synthesis Integrated Pure Oil and Gas Limited, amongst other businesses. His Royal Majesty IGBI II is a devout Christian who, a day after he was presented his staff of office, was at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Champions Cathedral, Airport Road, Efun, to thank God for a successful occasion. As a man of peace, His Royal Majesty IGBI II says he desires for his kingdom and their neighbors to live in peace and harmony.
Now that monarchy has come, at least we can sit together on anywhere now and really discuss the issue of worry. My pain is worry. This is not the worry I used to know. Divisions and crises, insult to one another. I've just shut the place down now. We have children here that cannot have a job because all the companies and things that we were enjoying when I was young, the children these days doesn't have that access to it because they have run away because of earthly crisis here and there. And it's not good for any society. So, but now we're in a new dawn. We makes this place better than the way it used to be many years ago.
It does appear that his desires have the blessings of the Almighty God, as His Royal Majesty IGBI II appears to be the last piece of the puzzle that God Almighty has set in motion about 3 years ago to enthrone peace and development in the Warri area, as well as change the face of the city. On August 21st, 2021, one of the neighbors of the Agbarha Warri people, Ogame Atuwashe III, was crowned in Ode Shekiri as Olu of Warri Kingdom. During his coronation speech, he extended his hands of fellowship to his Urobo and Ijaw neighbors.
Our Ijaw, Urobo and Ilaje neighbors, a hand of invitation to peace and development. We recognize that the peace and prosperity is a shared one, built on righteousness and justice.
On May 29, 2023, a confirmed Warri boy, Right Honorable Sheriff Agbarha Warri, was inaugurated as governor of Delta State. The high point of his inaugural speech was centered on the positive transformation of Warri.
Warri, the commercial center of the state, will be given special attention under this administration. Government will commence efforts at giving Warri and its environs a total facelift.
In September 2023, another very close neighbor to the Agbarha Warri people, the Okere Urobo Kingdom, witnessed the presentation of staff of office to His Royal Majesty Ogene Ochuko Maurice Eyikpemi Owotemu II, the Oroswe of Okere Urobo Kingdom, also in Warri.
We are going to work together.
And the last piece of the puzzle, His Royal Majesty Kingsley OREREH IGBI II was presented with the staff of office on Friday, June 21st, 2024. His message was very clear: let us live in peace.
Mandela emerged as the president of South Africa. Do you know what he said? He said, let bygone be bygone. Let's build a new South Africa. What I'm saying to my people and my neighbors is that bygone is bygone. Let's build a new Warri where we will have equal share and live together as one. The way it used to be when we were growing up, all of us were equal. Nobody was calling anybody slave.
In the last 3 years, the three kingdoms in Warri South local government area have all been blessed with new kings, while the state itself, Delta, has also been blessed with a new governor who is on a mission to transform the oil city of Warri. Without a doubt, this is indeed a divine arrangement, with the three monarchs working collaboratively with a governor who wants to see Warri develop. Warri Metropolis and indeed Warri South local government area will definitely transform into a peaceful and a thriving socio-economic hub in the Niger Delta.
Inside the Niger Delta,